Our next guest is actor David Zayas. He is best known for playing Detective Angel Batista in the critically acclaimed series Dexter. Now he's back in the hit follow-up Dexter Resurrection opposite actor Michael C. Hall. It's set in New York City. The show finds Dexter awake after a coma and searching for his son, while Detective Batista is hunting for answers to Dexter's past life in Miami. So we're going to show you a clip. In this, from the new episode, Batista is confronted by New York City police about his attempts to catch his former co-worker and suspected serial killer, Dexter Morgan.
I can explain.
As can I. You have been breaking New York State Penal Law 190.26. Criminal impersonation of a police officer in the first degree.
A felony. Look, I apologize for not telling you the whole truth earlier.
You are no longer a captain of homicide.
Yes, I retired, but it was my decision. I wasn't fired. And I did it to bring Dexter Morgan to justice.
David Zayas joins us now. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So, I mean, I was telling you during the break, my family, we are big Dexter fans. My parents are watching this right now, and we've all noticed your character is a lot darker this time around. Talk about that arc.
Well, from the beginning, I think Angel Batista has always been a kind-hearted, big-hearted guy that's just never cynical, always positive, always filled with love for everybody. And I think this year, is Dexter Resurrection is, he's had some new information about who he thought was a close friend, who he thought was dead for the past 12 years, and now there's this new revelation. I feel like it's kind of chipped away on the innocence of Angel Batista, and he's kind of on a quest to seek justice here.
Yeah, and I mean, you've played this character over so many years. What has that been like for you as an actor?
It's a gift to be able to play a character. I mean, it's like an actor's dream. At least it is for me to begin 20 years ago and off and on playing this same character, bringing this character from A to Z is rarely happens. So I feel really grateful that I've had the opportunity on a good show, such a well-written show, such a well-produced and directed show, and to be part of it is a blessing for me.
So you've got one of the more memorable lines in the show, a line that people quote back to you. What is the line? And you had an encounter recently with some fans. Just tell us that story if you could.
Oh, you heard about that? No, I guess there's I think it's in season 1. We're at a club and I talk to Dexter about relationships, and I just tell him the only way is to keep la pasión going. The passion.
The passion.
Pasión. And so fast forward a few weeks ago, I'm walking the streets of Manhattan, and this car pulls up, and they're kids about 18 years old, and they open the window and they all yell "La Pasión," and I'm like, they weren't even alive when we shot this.
Man.
So sometimes you never know what's going to be the catchphrase for every character. Sometimes it's not what you would think it is.
It's not the line that leapt off the page. It's the one that, for whatever reason, the energy was in the room.
Yeah, I had to go back.
Was there.
I had to go back and see, did I say that? Yeah. And go back and say, oh, I did. Okay, and there's a meme now. So it's, but it's great. It's wonderful that, people resonate with this character and with this show, and it's been a long journey from 2005.
What about your journey? How'd you get into acting in the first place?
I joined the Air Force. I spent 4 years there, and then I became a New York City police officer. So I was a New York City police officer, and about halfway into that career, probably around 1990 or so, I was like, I think I'm gonna try a little acting, and I went to my first acting class, and that first acting class, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Did your colleagues on the force support you, or were they?
They were very supportive. I mean, they always, tore into you a little bit.
I'm sure.
For the most part, they were extremely supportive. I worked with a lot of good guys.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, you followed your La Pasión.
La Pasión.
Nice reference. I'm always so surprised when a show that has such darkness in it resonates. Because when I first heard it, I was like, a serial killer, really?
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think people are so fascinated by this?
Well, I think Michael C. Hall has a lot to do with it, and not only that, but everybody is in his mind. He's explaining to people what he's going through and what he's going to do. And even though people don't condone it, they understand what he's thinking. And I think bringing the viewership closer to the mind of Dexter Morgan really makes people invested in all the characters around him. And so I think that's basically it. Plus Michael C. Hall is brilliant as Dexter Morgan. And I think, and this show also has, yes, it's dark and it's about, killing, but there's a lot of also, I wouldn't say nostalgic, but there's a lot of things that just people identify with, feelings-wise, the people that surround Dexter. And I think that makes it that much sweeter to watch.
Yeah, I always love when you can make it more complicated. It's never black and white.
Never
because
black
you can imagine yourself sometimes of, oh, well, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're so good in this. While you were talking, they showed just a clip of you just giving a stare. It's like, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, David Zayas. Appreciate you being here.